is there a special way in which I have to ask my questions to a witness in a Maryland jury trial? Want to know what I'm getting at here? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello guys, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm a childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland. And I would like to quickly talk with you today about that question, the question that I just asked you. Is there a special way or a specific way in which you have to ask questions to a witness in a Maryland jury trial or any other type of hearing where the rules of evidence are being adhered to? Well, the short answer is that in general, yes, there is a specific way in which you have to ask the questions to a witness. Now, before I get into specifically the way to ask the questions, you've got to understand this very important concept, and that is that there are going to be two types of examinations that we're going to be talking about. And the first one is going to be a direct examination. And the easy way to think about this is a direct examination is going to be you talking to your witness. Now, when you have a direct examination, you are supposed to ask your questions in a non-leading fashion. In other words, you cannot lead the witness to the answer. If you do that, then you may get an objection from the other side. And that objection is going to be, Your Honor, the question is leading. It's going to be a leading objection. And a quick example of that is going to be, I'm going to give you a simple example. Let's say you're in a car collision case and you are talking to one of your witnesses and you ask your witness, you say, isn't it true that the light was red? See, that's going to be a leading question because you're trying to elicit the answer and you want the witness to say that the light was red. So that's a simple way to look at it. What you would have to do is, if you were going to ask that same question, is you may ask the witness, well, Mr. Witness, did you have an opportunity to see the light? And the witness may say, yes, I did. And then your next question would be, well, when you saw the light, what color was the light? Well, when I looked at the light, it was red or it was green. You see the difference there? The witness is giving the answer. I'm not leading the witness to the answer. Now, the second part of these examinations is the cross-examination. And that's the part you're probably familiar with from TV or just watching other trials or watching the news, and it's the cross-examination. Now, in the cross-examination portion, that's going to be you asking questions of the other side's witness. And on a cross-examination, you can lead the witness. See, you can lead on cross-examination. So I'm going to give you a simple example of a leading question for a witness on a cross-examination situation. I'm going to give you a medical malpractice example. Let's say, for example, you've got a doctor up there, you've got a medical expert talking, and you say to the expert, isn't it true that when my client came in to see you that he was complaining of shortness of breath? You see the difference? I'm leading him. I'm already putting that the shortness of breath is the issue and that this witness is either going to say yes or no. But I'm leading him to the answer of yes or no. So that's what we're talking about on the cross-examination side of things, where you can ask your witness, or the other side's witness, I should say, leading questions. So why have I taken the time today to talk with you about this very important information? Because if you are watching this video right now, you may have questions. You may be trying to get insight into this medical malpractice or childbirth injury process here in the state of Maryland. Well, if you have more questions about your situation, this is what I invite you to do. And remember, guys, it costs you absolutely nothing to take this next action, and that is to go ahead and pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached at 301-850-4832, or if you prefer, you can send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. I answer Maryland childbirth injury and medical malpractice questions like yours all the time, and I'll be glad to take some time and listen to your story. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the medical malpractice and childbirth injury attorneys here at Boston Law Group, LLC, and we will see you next time. Guys, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.